been able to plug one guy in after the other and just keep things going without really any continuity out there, it seems like, just in terms of personnel.
Hard to say. I mean, we were able to trying to fight a guy that can play your left tackle spot for a couple years, and we've done that, you know, with Jack Muir, now with Taylor, and then you know, you try to get the 5 best guys on the field, and it's just worked out that way. I mean, I don't think it's intentional, it's just the way it's kind of worked out. But, you know, if you give a guy a spot, and he's got talent, and you just keep working and working and working him, and he gains his experience and confidence there, he can become good, and we just happened to have done that at that position. It could have easily been right guard or left guard, or try not to have that too much at left tackle if you can.
How was Evan Lyle doing this year? Does he have a chance to play?
Yeah, you know, Evan missed all last season. So, you know, he's a year behind. And yeah, like I said, he or Demetrius Knox are going to battle right now to be the first guard in the game if we needed to put somebody in.
Is he fully recovered and healthy now?
Looks like it. Fully recovered, good attitude, and had a couple good days here, so hopefully he can continue to develop. I mean, we need him to, and I'm counting on him, and he wants to. So.
And Demetrius missed the spring. It sounds like he's back full go.
Yeah, Demetrius missed the spring, so that's why today his first day in pads since bowl practice. You know, so obviously that's different for linemen. I mean, you can do all these things in the summer and go out there and you're ready to roll at wide receiver or quarterback or whatever, defensive back, but offensive line, there's only one way, and put your pads on, because the first 2 days of practice don't tell you much. Today told you a lot. The first 2 days of practice tell you if they're in condition and if they know their assignments. Today, can they play? You know, so Demetrius hasn't done that in a long time, and that's a skill that takes a while to come along.
Good-looking group of true freshmen you have. Ooh, I mean, wow. What have you seen out of them here in this limited time?
Great work habits, great size, great athleticism, appeared to have toughness and good demeanor today, and very coachable. Pretty high football IQs. It wasn't like they didn't understand what was going on. So I think they all have the whole package. It's a pretty good group. Yeah, they're big and athletic.
Have you ever had a group, when you look at Prince and Bowen and Feeder, have you ever had a group of freshmen come in that are that large?
No. I don't know who would have. I mean, anywhere maybe. That might be the biggest threesome in history of college football in a, you know, recruiting class.
Have you ever had a guy that tall before?
No.
Do you have to tailor anything to him, or is it just, you know, you have to emphasize leverage with him, or?
Well, that's part of when they're that tall. You better see if they can bend, because they do have to bend and play with leverage, and he can bend, and we knew that from him coming to camp. He came to camp last year, and then you know, we were able to watch him play in high school. So we knew he had athleticism and, you know, runs well and good knee bend, and he's tough. I mean, he's a heavyweight wrestler in New Jersey. I think he, you know, went all the way to the finals. And so, I mean, that tells you a guy, they love him in the weight room. He got an award this summer for being one of the, maybe the hardest working freshmen, or, you know, whatever the award was for the freshman weightlifting. So, I mean, he loves to grind.
You never really know about offensive linemen, though, until they get here, until they.
You don't know.
You understand what I'm saying?
Until they get here, until they go through the summer, and they go through a, you know, probably a season.
Yeah.
And then you kind of find out if they love it or not, because being an offensive lineman is very workmanlike, and it's a grind, and it's hard work, and you got to love that. You got to embrace that, and the guys who do flourish here, and the guys who don't struggle.